Attention Texans fans, rumors behind the scenes indicate growing tension in the wide receiver group that could change the fate of an important veteran. Unexpected decisions by the coaching staff, the rise of young promises, and the restless reaction of the fans create an explosive atmosphere. Rivals watch closely because this internal battle promises to redefine the Texans' offense. Welcome! Show your support for the Texans by reaching 100 likes on today's video. The news revolves around Kirk, a very experienced wide receiver for the Houston Texans, whose spot on the team is threatened by the surprising rise of rookie Jaylin Noel. With an unusually deep group of talent at the wide receiver position, the Texans face a surplus problem. Not everyone will have space when training camp ends. Kirk, hired to fill the void left by another player, Dell, is praised by his teammates, especially Nico Collins, who highlights Kirk's work ethic and leadership. However, Jaylin Noel, a third-round draft pick, brings speed and youth that the team values for the slot position. The fans and coaching staff are excited about the possibilities Noel offers for a position that demands dynamism. Moreover, Kirk's contract ends after this season, a business move that pressures his permanence and gives the Texans an advantage to bet on renewal. Beyond them, the competition continues. John Mechie III, although involved in trade rumors, Justin Watson, and Braxton Marios also fight for space, mainly due to their contribution in slot plays and special teams. The roster depth is a positive point, but the reality is that the Texans' offense is not so pass-heavy to justify so many options. This creates fierce competition for the coach's attention and opportunities on the field. Last season made clear that the Texans need to restructure their offense, looking for a balance between experience and innovation. The fans' demand, who want immediate results, clashes with the strategy of renewal and investment in young talent. The slot, in particular, has become a war zone, where Kirk and Noel represent the clash between past and future. The decision rests with the coach and management, who will have to choose between safety and explosive potential. It is a decisive crossroads for the Texans' offense future. If Kirk continues, it is because of his experience. If Noel prevails, it proves that renewal is coming. The team shows willingness to invest in speed and youth, which may be key to making the offense more competitive. However, this does not mean experience will be discarded without a fight, mainly because of Kirk's influence in the locker room and on collective performance. The presence of multiple talents simultaneously on the roster stimulates competitive spirit, but also creates doubts about who will be chosen over the rookies. Training camp promises a lot of tension because each practice and each play carries the weight of an important decision that goes beyond simple game techniques. The pressure on the group is immense, and fans will watch anxiously for the puzzle's solution. In the end, what is at stake is not just a season, but the direction of the Texans' rebuilding process. Betting on rookies can mean long-term growth, but involves immediate risks. Keeping expensive veterans has a financial cost and may limit the development of newcomers. It is a complex dilemma, challenging management and coaching staff to make a choice that affects the fans deeply. This scenario is a clear example of the challenges of building a competitive team in today's NFL, where abundant talent sometimes becomes a trap. However, the Texans' advantage is having quality options for the coach to choose from, something few teams can say. The season promises to be decisive for Kirk, Noel, and the entire wide receiver position, with future repercussions for the team and its performance.